Well, hey everybody, look who's back. That's right. It is the Four Bros Radio Show. We are back with you, man. You want to talk about taking some time off, and that was not planned time off, by the way, for all of us. And I apologize to all of you for that. We usually will tell you those things when we're going to take time off, but man, Chris, things got out of control. They honestly did. Yeah. Like June, I had 2 seniors graduate in high school in June. So then we had graduation parties to go to. So we had to go to those, do those 2 weeks in a row, and then let's see what happened after that. Then we had the 4th of July, right?
Yeah.
Then we had the 4th of July last week. Memorial Day thrown in there.
On a holiday.
Yeah, holidays, graduations, parties, trips, all kinds of stuff. Camping thrown up all in there. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. But hey, we made it. We're here, and I don't know who the hell this guy is at the bottom.
I don't know.
He has not been seen on this show in about, I would say, a good 6 months. It's probably been longer than that.
Something like that.
But it's been a good 6 months, that's for sure. We're hoping a couple other of our friends come on here, but I'm J-Mac, of course, joined tonight by Dragon Viper. And also, I'm joined tonight by America's favorite savory treat. That is right. He's here with you, Chris P. Bacon.
Hey, glad to be back. Glad to have the show back, and it's been a crazy couple weeks.
Crazy couple of weeks that would definitely be the way to describe that. That's for sure. We thank you for watching and listening tonight here on the Four Bros Radio Show. Looks like we're going to have someone else jump on here in just a second. There's a Sarge sighting. What's up, brother?
Nothing much. Looks like we got a special guest.
I know. What I was saying. I don't know who this long-haired, googly-eyed mother down at the bottom is. No, we were just going around doing introductions. So Sarge is here with us. Sarge, how you been?
Oh, I'm doing good. Getting prep for tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Going to the so the All-Star game is in Seattle for the MLB. So I'm actually going to the celebrity softball game in the Futures game tomorrow. So getting all excited for that.
Well, that'll be awesome, man. I wish I could join you, but I am not even at home this week. I'll be back home Sunday night to go back, and I actually have a couple solid weeks where I don't have any time off, but then August rolls around and got time off again. Must be nice to take a lot of time off during the summer, but what can I say? That's how it goes. Anyway, so whatever this thing on Facebook just sent me, I don't know what. I don't know. It just said something about my. It said something about my account being, I don't know, restricted for an hour.
Hey, there you go.
I didn't follow community standards. Shocker. J-Max getting blocked on Facebook, restricted on Facebook for not following community standards. Is anyone else hearing this and anyone else shocked by this revelation from Facebook? I'm honestly surprised that I have not been banned from Facebook already for things that I have said for sure on some of the Facebook chats. And sometimes I read something and it's so stupid, I can't even dignify it with an answer. So,
have you been reading my posts again?
You know, sometimes like scrolling through stuff and I'm like, what the hell? And there's one person that I don't know if he's watching right now, and I don't really care because I say what I feel anyway. Look, I read some of Isaiah's stuff, and I'm like, dude, you want to talk about a guy
Yeah.
that it looks like Nate. I was once put into Facebook jail for 24 hours. Nate tried to survive in real jail for 24 hours. I bet you do real good in jail. Speaking of that, Dragon Viper, if you went to jail, I just gotta say, man, everyone would probably want you to be their girlfriend. Just saying.
Don't drop the soap.
Wow. I've got nothing to say about that one.
I mean, I was locked up for about 24 hours before, so it's not bad.
I've been places with I've been somewhere with Sarge when we went out of town to cover a game, and I'll tell you what, that dude. Shit, you want to talk about a party? It's a good time when you go somewhere with Sarge. That's all I'm saying. Hey, but you want to hear a funny story about Salt Lake City, by the way? I probably told this story already, but we left, come back home. I'm sitting at work, and I get this text that said, hey, it's so-and-so from Salt Lake City. And I'm like, what the hell? Who is this? Apparently, and I don't remember this, so that's how much we had been drinking. I don't remember. I gave my phone number to the bartender at the hotel in Salt Lake City. His name happened to be Woody, by the way. Bartender named Woody.
Yep. The great beard.
But he texted me and he's like, hey man, what's up? Can you send me a link to your show? So Woody, if you're watching, I appreciate that you're watching and listening to our stuff. He turned me on to a couple of things also that he's got me to listen to. So reaching out to those folks to try to get them on our show because that would be awesome. But yeah, it was quite interesting, honestly, that just out of the blue, I'm like, hey,
yeah,
this guy's messaging me, and I have no idea who the hell it is. Anyway, I don't even know if Sarge remembers that or not.
I do. I remember quite a bit. I do. My friend also, who's not Jewish.
You remember what?
I remember my friend, that's not Jewish either, so...
That was the funniest part of the whole weekend. I think Chris was the only one who even answered the phone that whole weekend.
Yeah, I remember that. We called everyone. Even you, Dragon Viper, we called.
I know.
Yeah, and I avoided the call.
But it was pretty funny. Anyway, we're sitting at this bar at Salt Lake City, and this guy sits next to us, and he talks about being from the Middle East. He talks about talks about being from Pakistan. I want to say it was Pakistan, maybe Saudi Arabia.
I think it was Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, and he's from the Middle East. And you got Sarge over here that goes, "Oh, Middle East, huh? Shalom." And the guy's like, "I'm a Muslim."
Yeah, it was great.
The best part is we thought he was pissed because he left. And I was like, great. He's probably waiting for us outside. So we're sitting there drinking some more, and he came back like an hour later, stood right next to us, and just started talking to us again. We're like, dude, you got to be the coolest MFer in this town.
He was. I mean, I gotta admit, he was a good player. So that's all I gotta say. Me and my craziness.
Well, with that said, Nate says, "I love Salt Lake City." I don't remember asking Nate if you love Salt Lake City. Good to know, though.
Salt Lake had the weirdest smell the whole time when we were down there.
It did. It did.
Smelled like stale armpit. I don't know.
Yeah, it really did.
It smelled so bad.
It really, 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 it did smell really bad. And you know, it's funny. You're walking in downtown Salt Lake City in the middle of the day, and not a single person tried to run us over. It's crazy. It's like where we're from, that shit happens all the time. It's like dodge the cars.
It's like Frogger as humans.
I know.
Mhm.
Hey, I do remember though that we were 4 blocks from the sports bar we went to. We made it there pretty quick, but I swear it took us like an hour to walk back.
If you call that walking.
Oh yeah, we took like the back way to get to that area. I remember that the first night.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was something, that's for sure. Whew. Wow. That took 11 minutes just to kind of go off about that. And y'all are in for a treat tonight because I'm about 4 vodka and cranberries in tonight. So, Grey Goose, by the way, Grey Goose vodka, not anything cheap. I don't drink that cheap shit.
Living like a king. There we go.
Yeah, right. You know, I came across. We'll talk about scrolling Facebook. I came across something earlier, and I was going to share it with you guys. And it's all the Mormons. That's true, Tim Hendricks. It's definitely all the Mormons. I came across something earlier, and I know this one is me for sure, but I know that it's a lot of you guys too, and I appreciate all of you on this show for that. Maybe not so much Chris, but I know that I know that the rest of us feel this way. But it says, I am no longer apologizing for being me. Yes, I'm confrontational. Yes, I'm brutally honest. Yes, if you disrespect me, I will disrespect you. I'm so sick and tired of molding my personality for the sake of other people's feelings when they have no disregard for my own.
Wait,
True-
you have feelings?
I know. Welcome to the show, Mess Around. Dynamite drop in. That broadcast school is really paying off.
Dynamite.
We're just kind of BSing right now.
That's
See,
no.
I think Mess Around brought up the gun show, so I can see that.
He certainly did. He certainly did.
Well, he got disc deflated just like his bears. So
Oh man, this is fun. But
Nah,
Dragon
I've been
Viper's
back
here
up.
tonight, guys. Dragon Viper's here tonight. Still have a lot of questions for Dragon Viper. There's still things we're trying to figure out. I've known the guy for years. There's still things I try to figure out, you know, like who pulls whose hair. I'm still curious about that one.
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
God.
Oh man. You know, here's 2 other things I want to bring up real quick before we get into some games and some therapy here. Will all of you idiots that are sports fans, which includes us, by the way, stop saying stupid shit. No one cares. Listen to this. This is the kind of shit I deal with. So I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Everyone knows that, okay? Yes, they're the best team in baseball. That's not my point. I'm not bragging about that. That's not what I'm trying to say. But listen to this. This is from an Atlanta Braves fan. Now,
Okay.
remember, they just beat the Tampa Bay Rays, so they're now 4 games above them for the best record in baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what someone put on the group today. Did you realize that in that game today, we got out hit 6-2? By the way, Atlanta won the game 2-1. But we're bitching because we got out hit 6-2. Who gives a shit? We won.
you got the
Sounds like
W.
what my brother would say.
I know. It's like, who cares? Who cares that they out hit us 6-2? We still won the game.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the other thing I'm sick of, and I know you guys probably deal with this with your own teams and their own fans. Your pitcher will go out there, and he'll pitch 6 innings, 7 innings, give up 2 or 3 runs, which, by the way, is a quality start. Like a quality start in baseball is 6 or more innings with 3 earned runs or less given up. If anyone didn't know that, that's a quality start, right? So that's what everyone aims for every night out. Okay? That's a
Right.
4.50 ERA. If you're under that, you're better than average as a pitcher. My point on all that is your pitcher goes out there. I heard this with Spencer Strider the other night. He went out. He pitched 6 2/3 innings, right? He was going along really well. He gave up a 2-run homer, like you're going to do when you're a strikeout pitcher. Everyone comes on the group, and they're like, man, Strider just doesn't look like himself tonight. Strider needs to be taken out of the game. He doesn't look like himself. I'm like, he gave up 2 effing runs in almost 7 innings. The pitcher's going to give up runs. There's never been a pitcher that's gone through an entire season with a 0.00 ERA. It doesn't happen.
No.
Stop getting upset about the dumbest stuff. See, we got Suzanne on here saying hello, guys.
Hi, Mom.
By the way, I got a couple of things to shout out before we get into our other stuff. One, you see our background tonight, the Oregon Ducks. That is for a fellow colleague of ours who we can't make any announcements yet, but we'll update you on when that's going to happen. But some unfortunate news there, and that's kind of our homage to them tonight. So we're thinking about you. Just know that.
Shut up, Brandon.
We know now that you got the best seat in the house for all of eternity, and just know that we know that. So we're right there with you. The second thing I want to bring up, 4th of July just happened, and everyone talks about the 4th of July being for 4th of July. Everyone thinks of fireworks, but let's not forget it's Independence Day. Independence is when our country became a country.
That all about again?
But more than that, I also want to remind you that we need to support those that fought for our freedom if we can't do it ourselves. And we did enjoy the 4th of July. Christy, I'm just getting to that right now. But I do want to say one thing before we talk about, because we're going to go around and let everyone talk about how much they enjoyed the 4th of July and what they did. But I want to tell you that July 5th is always a rough day for me. July 5th, 2007. I almost said 2006 and messed that all up. So 2007, July 5th, 2007, lost a very dear friend, Scuba Steve, as he was known, Stephen Stacy. We lost him that day to the war in Afghanistan. And we think about him all the time. You're still here with us. But we all salute you for the ultimate sacrifice you gave for our country. So gone but never forgotten, that's for sure. It's been 16 years, and it feels like yesterday that he was walking right beside us. So hats off to you, Stephen. And we will salute you every time that I get an opportunity. With that said, now that this happy shit's out of the way, what did everyone do for the 4th? Mess around, what'd you do?
Went out to my parents' house and we watched fireworks out in Lakeside. Nothing special, really.
Well, watching fireworks in Lakeside is exciting for Coos Bay. I mean,
Best seat in the house.
Yeah.
Chris, what'd you do?
Yeah, I just stayed home, did a little cookout, watched some fireworks, kind of relaxed for the day, and just did that.
Yeah, Dragon Viper.
Just went to a friend's, watched fireworks, ate food, and then had to work.
Wait. I'm going to stop you right there. We know part of that's a lie.
Which part?
The part where you went to a friend's house.
You have friends?
Was that in quotations?
It was in quotations. No,
and then I
no.
had to work that night.
Yep, some of us don't have a job where we get, a bunch of time off.
Cool story. Now go make me a sandwich.
That's right. All right, Sarge, what'd you do?
Well, I had roaming candles. So we stayed home, and I was playing with roaming candles, of course. So I found out if you shoot it at the ground, it will ricochet. So that was pretty cool.
That
Do you
sounds
still-
cool.
Do you still have all your digits?
Oh, you
Yes.
should video
Yes.
that.
If I kept going, we would have probably been homeless.
Well, as long as you still got all your digits, that's all that matters. All
Oh,
right, now before we get into our, we're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna do therapy first, and then we're gonna get into the hot and heavy of the show here. Relaxed at home with my husband and ordered pizza from Domino's. How does it get any better than that, Christy? It doesn't.
Right.
Anyway, restaurant, I saw this one earlier. This one made me think of you, so this is a shout out to you. You tell me if you agree. It says, "Oh, I can walk the walk, but please just don't ask me to jog the jog or run the run."
Damn right. You see me running your ass for your take off too.
And we do say that all the time. Did we just get someone else to hop on here? Holy shit! It's
Whoa.
like the Six Bros radio show tonight. Just call us Six Pack tonight. Damn. But I'll tell you what, none of us have a six pack. That's for goddamn sure. All of us more like carrying 6 kegs around.
Hey, I always think a keg is always better than a 6-pack because it lasts longer.
God.
That's where I
Right.
You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
Don't bring the Jaeger.
Yeah, just don't drink a fifth of Jaeger and 2 pulls. Mess
Right.
around how that one goes.
Yeah,
By the way, so we were camping over 4th of July weekend, and I that's what I did. It was a great time. I got asked a question, and I answered for all of us because I already know the answer to this question. But
Who asked the question first?
so who asked the question? So it was actually my mother-in-law who asked the question. Well, Jennifer's mom, whatever. Anyway,
Okay.
she asked a question. So she's like, "I have a question. You and all your little buddies there on your podcast." And I'm like, "All right, that's a weird way to start a question, right?" She's like, "If you guys all went camping for a weekend and you got a keg, do you think you could drink a whole keg in a weekend?"
Oh,
A day.
Yes.
And I'm like, "Well, first off, a keg is like 258 8-ounce glasses. So saying as how there's usually 5 or 6 of us, that's really only like 24, like 48 beers for the whole weekend for each one of us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could drink a whole keg over a weekend. That really wouldn't be hard to do.
That'd be
I
a
don't know.
day.
I mean, that'd be a tame weekend. I think that I think Sarge and I probably could have drank a keg when we were in Salt Lake City.
Probably.
'Cause it was a lot.
Oh God, I remember that phone call. You guys are so hammered.
We were hammered.
I remember getting chewed out because I didn't answer the phone.
Yeah, there was that too.
Yeah.
Too busy pulling each other's hair.
Oh, that was
They get
great.
Tangled. I'm just
that was
curious.
All right. What do we? Okay, some therapy. Who needs some therapy? Who needs to talk about? Holy shit! Who needs to talk about stuff going on? Big B's on here twice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We had 2 big meetings.
But J-Mac, going back to your drinking the keg question,
Yeah.
I wouldn't help out too much because I'm not a big beer drinker. I don't like the taste of it, but I do about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, there we go.
So it'd be on the rest of you guys to drink it all.
Yeah,
No problem.
that wouldn't be a problem. Not at all.
Nope.
I bet. Yeah, probably not.
I fucking drink it.
Brandon's like, here, hold my beer.
Yeah, right.
Drink
Hey,
my beer.
All right. So who needs some therapy tonight? Who's got something they want to talk about?
Well, it depends. Is your lady there that she can defend the ladies or what?
No, this
My
Oh,
girlfriend
good.
right here.
this Danielle's
Why
there
you
right
gotta
now.
bring me into this, man? Why you gotta bring me into this?
No, but here's the difference. Here's the difference. Mess around. I've known you guys long enough. I'll say shit right in front of Danielle, and I don't even give a fuck.
I know.
So, okay, so here's
I
a
like it
question.
that way
Why
anyway.
is it? So why is it okay for the women to leave dishes in the sink and expect us to pick them up and do them, but yet when you have a bowl or a pan for a guy in the sink, they won't touch them and they'll just sit there and bitch about how the sink is full.
See, that doesn't work for me because me and David don't both do dishes, so I'm not like that. But.
Well, I do dishes too, but my wife just left me a sink full of dishes, and I text her. I go, "You cannot bitch about me leaving anything in the dishes in the sink." And she goes, "Well, that's not just all mine. That's everybody's." I'm like, "It's not the point. You're the last one to be home to do dishes and left them."
You didn't say that out loud, did you?
Oh, I sure did.
That's great.
Actually, I texted it to her.
Oh,
Dude, that's even worse.
Did she hand you an apron and some dish gloves, Brandon?
Well, the thing is she's out of town this weekend. She was the last one. She was cutting up some fruit and veggies and stuff to put them, to save room in the fridge. And she left all the dishes in the sink. And she's like, "Well, that's because I was cutting up fruit and stuff for everybody." I'm like, "Yeah, but if I left a pan in the sink, you would bitch about it."
It's not that bad.
So-
She didn't hand you an apron and dish gloves.
Oh no, I'll throw it right back in her face if she did that.
Look,
I mean, that's what you call tearaway pants on who wears the pants around the house. I mean,
Yeah.
we all know the answer to that question.
You wear pants in your house?
it's a little drafty over here, but
Look, Big B, to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know why that's okay. I haven't ever figured that one out.
Nobody has.
You know,
I mean, I get it. Happy life, happy wife, happy life. I get that, but on the other hand, the husband needs to be happy too. And if we're playing the double standards, it's not fair.
dude, there's
That's
double
right.
standards.
Throw the guy's way every now and then. Come on.
Have you guys seen that? Speaking of that, have you guys seen that TikTok, that video clip, that TikTok? It's hilarious. He's like down in the basement with his friends, and all you see is a clip of him being like, "That's right. You're going to go back upstairs. I'm going out with my friends. I don't give a shit what you think. You're going to go upstairs. You're going to make me a sandwich. You're going to shut your goddamn mouth, and that's what I'm doing. Do you hear me?" And then,
No, I haven't seen that one.
and then he like walks away, and he's like, "That's right. That's what I'm going to tell her when she comes home. You watch me."
Oh, that's awesome.
Have you guys, speaking of TikTok, have you guys come across the one with the mom and the dad, I'm going to assume, with the little boy that's about 8 or 9, and somebody in the background yells, "You have a Tic Tac for a wiener or something," and the little boy goes, "Yeah, your mom's breath tastes. That's why your mom's breath tastes so fresh."
oh yeah, I saw. And he said it like in front of his parents.
Yeah, I said it right in front of his parents. His dad spits out his beer or whatever he's drinking.
Oh man, that's hilarious. You seen the
Wow.
one? You seen the one with the little girl? She's watching these skateboarders do tricks, and the guy does a trick, and she's like, "Your mom does better tricks on the corner."
Oh,
Ooh, that's funny. All right, anyone else for therapy? Because if not, I got something.
well, go ahead, J-Mac. Go ahead. Well, we know Chris ain't got no therapy because he ain't got a girl yet.
right.
Dragon Viper just has golden locks, so, and a broken finger, I guess.
No, that was years
What
ago.
happened?
Oh,
Yeah, what happened? I don't. Yeah, I just heard something on the chat all about a broken finger. Then
That
nothing
was years ago.
It was years ago. He was playing softball. He made it partway through that season. So he did depict it correctly. He did slide into third base like a deformed cannonball.
It was funny looking.
And then he stood up and his pinky was sideways. No joke.
Ooh. Ooh.
And I'm like, dude, I think you broke your pinky.
And then Matt Riddle ran out to the field to rub it.
Yeah, right? Right? No, that was pretty funny. Anyway, I got some for therapy because I have a few questions, actually, things that have come up. First one is, why is it that they always want you to drive their car when it's on E?
Because they want it up.
It's a
Yeah,
trap.
they don't want to fill it up. They want you to fill it up.
And I always
Yeah.
get the same excuse of like, well, I don't mind paying for it, but I don't like going to the gas station. Well, how else do you think you're going to get
Yeah.
in your car, dumbass?
Yep.
And here's the thing, in Oregon, you don't even have to pump your own gas.
Nope.
Right? You don't have to get out of your own car.
You literally pull up and hand them your card or whatever and say, fill, please.
Yeah.
It's full service. It's not that goddamn hard. I don't get it.
I
But
thought
I
I
know
read
it-
somewhere that changed recently.
It
They're
changed,
trying to get it to where
Yeah.
you can
Oh.
self-serve now.
it changed in counties that have less than 40,000 people.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But Oregon's bass backwards anyway, so it
Yep.
doesn't really matter. Let's see, and then the other one I've always wondered. They ask for your help with stuff. Okay? And then they bitch when you don't do it, quote unquote, correctly.
Oh
Yeah,
my
see,
God, yes.
Like they're
Just had that happen to me.
It's like, well, wait a minute. You want my help, but you want to tell me how to do it. Why don't you just leave me
Yeah,
alone
yeah.
and let me do it?
You're doing it wrong. I might as well have done it myself.
Shut the
You know,
fuck up.
honestly, before that happened, I never understood how you could sweep a floor incorrectly. But I literally just had that argument. I am like, you got to be kidding me, right? I swept the floor.
Yeah.
You forgot to hum a little song while you were doing it. That's what you did.
Oh
wrong.
God, I don't know. I mean,
That's why, that's why you're supposed to, why is it when you put dishes in the dishwasher, you got to rinse them off, clean them first before you put them in the dishwasher?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what the dishwasher's for?
Yeah. Well, J-Mac, you brought that one up about sweeping the floor incorrectly. Well, we just power washed our deck, and my wife's like, okay, you can do it for a little bit. So I started spraying, and she's like, she all panicky. She's like, stop, you're spraying it off wrong. I'm like, how? You got to do each bore one at a time and then move. I'm like, what? So I handed it back to her, and she did the exact same thing I was doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, you're doing the exact same thing I was doing. She's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, you're not? You're spraying across the board like I was doing and then moving down. Well, yeah, but you're going straight across. I was like, what's the difference?
There isn't one,
Mm-mm.
but there is at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind
Yeah.
of like, have you had this one happen to you, Big B? I'm sure Mess Around has, and I'm sure Sarge has. And I know Mess Around can't really agree right now, but that's okay.
Yeah, Sam.
I can tell you if he has or not.
When you, that's funny. Anyway, when you get in the car and you drive, okay, and you're
Okay.
going somewhere, and you turn a certain way, they're like, "Why are you going this way?"
Oh, my God.
Because it's how I know how to get there.
Oh,
No.
we argue about that all the time. Like, my
No.
way is faster. No, it's not. My way is.
And why is it okay for them
That's
to...
a that is a recent thing. I don't complain about how you go a certain way, though.
No, you don't, actually.
So why on the same train of thought there, why is it okay for them to go 5 miles over the speed limit, but you, as a guy, you got to drive the speed limit?
You know, I haven't figured that one out either. I'm glad you brought that one
Yeah.
up because
My wife does it all the
Women
time.
think they're better drivers.
look,
She go, you go 5 over. I was like, you go 5 over. She's like, no, I don't. I was like, yes, you do.
you do it all
You
the
know,
time.
and then I'll call her out on it. She's like, oh, well, there's no cops around. I was like, and
No, here's mine. Here's mine. This is the one I bring up all the time because I will admit I speed, and I sometimes speed.
oh
already.
yeah,
I mean, you're talking at 55. I'm going just under 70. Okay, but here's the
oh
thing.
goodness,
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I do it all the time. But here's the difference. She goes 5 miles over the speed limit while she's looking at her phone while she's driving. And I'm like, now who is more dangerous in this situation?
Right.
yeah, you guys could equally be just as dangerous.
No,
I mean,
I'll explain why it's not. Because you guys remember what I do for a day job, right?
yeah, your insurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know the statistics and I know that distracted driving leads
Oh, yeah.
to the most accidents in all of America.
Yep. And does it if they find out you are texting while driving and get into an accident, doesn't your insurance go way as high-rocket?
Yeah, of course it does. Because
Yeah.
that's if you get any of those apps, any company that asks you if you want to have an app on your phone to track your driving, that's the number one thing they're tracking is distracted driving because they know when you're holding your phone in your hand when you're not supposed to be. So I'm telling you that right now. That happens all the time. People don't understand it, but I try to tell them that. Anyway, that is the number one thing they track. It's because distracted driving, and it's a lot with younger people
Yep.
because they can't not.
Oh yeah, the phone's everywhere they go. It's in their hand.
Yeah.
Oh, because they don't think they're irresponsible either.
Oh no.
They
Not
know
at all.
everything.
Not yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You ever met a 15-year-old that didn't know everything? By the way,
No, I have not.
no, I haven't either. I mean, I sometimes say things incorrectly just to see if I'll get the reaction I think I'm gonna get. I one day walked in and said, "Did you know that the sky is blue only because it reflects off the ocean, which is also blue?" And I get the answer of, "Duh, of course."
I got a 9-year-old that would say that.
See, I'm kind of lucky on that one because I drove over the rumble strips on the car, and I told my kids, "Do you guys hear that?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "They're like, what was that?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that's for blind people."
I've told my daughter that, so yeah.
Oh God, that's funny. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Would you rather?
All right.
Because I love these because they're so much fun.
Danielle's got to play too today, I think.
Okay, we're playing.
What?
You're playing a game.
Why
Would
are
you
you
rather?
me involved in this?
Well, because everybody wants you to.
Because you're special.
So,
Can I get the helmet?
so we'll start with Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris always gets the good ones too.
Hard or floppy?
Yeah, right.
We should ask Danielle that one.
Would you, Chris? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Would you rather have 10 years with one partner or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush?
We'll go celebrity crush.
That's okay.
Which Dallas cheerleader?
Yeah.
Dak Prescott. What are you talking about?
No, it's Danucci. You got it wrong. It's Danucci.
Well, that's right. It's Danucci. Let's see. Next one let's go Dragon Viper on this one.
Rapunzel.
Oh. Let's go. Would you rather be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie or the lead in a box office bomb?
Wow. I'd say the extra.
Okay. Sarge, here's yours, and it's a beauty. It's a awesome.
Uh-oh.
Can't wait.
Sarge, would you rather vomit on your hero or have your hero vomit on you?
I'll have my hero vomit on me because somehow, if it does get inside me, I might get superpowers.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you can Spider-Man that shit, huh?
Oh my God. Big B, this one's made specifically for you. This one's awesome.
All right.
Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or wear the same underwear for a week?
Don't you already do that?
Oh no, I would have to wear my socks for a month.
Okay.
You can only get 4 days out of your underwear if you flip them inside and wear them backwards. And
I knew it.
Messing around, this one is for you.
All right.
And it's so awesome because I have to hear your answer in front of Danielle on this one.
Put me on the spot. I
Would
like
you
it.
rather work an overtime shift with your annoying boss or spend a full day with your mother-in-law?
I think I'd rather spend day with my mother-in-law. She's not that bad. She's actually really nice.
Oh, I feel like you're
I'm not
saving
saying that because Danielle's here.
You liar.
Suck up.
Oh, shit.
Nope, Danielle's turn. You gotta ask her one
What? Why you gotta put me on the spot like that?
because I just got put on the spot. Now it's your turn.
Here you go, Danielle. Would you rather lose all of your teeth or lose a day of life every time you kiss someone?
What was the second one again?
Lose all your teeth or lose a day of life for every time you kiss someone?
I think teeth because then if I wanted to, I could just get fake teeth.
It's a good answer. See, but she's a woman and she thought that one through. So, all right, Chris, back to you. Would you rather be forced to live the same day over and over again for a full year, or take 3 years off the end of your life?
Probably the same. Yeah, the same life, probably.
The same day? That'd be boring as hell.
I
Groundhog
would.
Day.
I don't want to lose a life, so
I
mean,
would.
You ever watch Groundhog Day? That movie's awesome.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
was
would
good.
do it.
You know, speaking of
So
that,
Chris
real
and
quick,
Dragon Viper would pick the day the Cowboys won the Super Bowl to relive.
Oh my god.
Right? Yeah, there we go. Speaking of Groundhog Day, you know what I thought would be an awesome idea? Is if they said they were going to remake Groundhog Day and then just re-release the same movie.
That would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be good. April Fool / Groundhog. You know, like
Right.
move.
That would be amazing.
Wait, so let's see. Oh, it's Dragon Viper. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect question. And I swear this is the question. I could show you the phone. But would you rather drink beer with Bill Goldberg or shoot tequila and wrestle Dwayne Johnson?
Oh, shoot tequila and wrestle Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, because you know
wouldn't just
Goldberg
drink
kick your ass.
Oh God! All right.
Because I want to be.
No, because he wants to drink beer with Matt Riddle.
Because I want to hit Dwayne Johnson. So yeah.
Okay, here you go. Here you go, sir. Would you rather have a child every year for 20 years or never have any children at all?
Sean Kemp.
Holy cow! Am I being like Nick Cannon or something? Jeez. Well, I don't
Sorry,
know.
got that super storm going on.
The more children I have, I think the more chores they can do around the house, and I can just sit down. So
There you go.
there we go.
What was the question? A child for each day of the year?
No, a child
for 20.
every year for 20 years or never have any
Oh,
children.
every year for 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know if you're Nick Cannon or what either, but
Yeah.
so let's see. Big B's next. Would you rather walk in on your parents or have them walk in on you?
We've had this one before.
Speaking of,
I'd have them rather walk in on me because I just can't. I don't know. I just can't envision that.
Okay. Mess around. Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe?
Can I milk it?
Can I milk it?
Give me the extra toe.
Don't you guys already have that in Coos Bay?
All right. Are we going to Danielle again?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's give her another one.
Okay. Would you rather stay the same age you are physically forever or stay the way you are financially forever?
Probably age.
That's what I figured you'd say. But that's probably what I would have said too, so it's all good.
Because you can really change your finances anytime you want. So.
Yeah, you're right. You can. Crispy.
Yes.
Would you rather spend a day cleaning your worst enemy's house or have your crush spend the day cleaning yours?
You have a crush?
Well, yeah. And Danucci.
That's right. Usually.
Probably the crush.
Okay.
Usually, here we come.
Dragon Viper. Man, what a perfect question to come up for him.
Of course.
Would you rather buy all used underwear or buy all used toothbrushes?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
A little bit.
I'd have to go with the toothbrushes.
Oh.
I have to. I mean,
I don't know if I would think either.
worse.
Either one's bad.
Yes.
Either one's like, mm-mm.
Especially if they're owned by Matt Riddle. I mean,
Oh my god.
So, Sarge, here's a question for you. Would you rather kiss Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, Chris Evans, or Chris Hemsworth?
Ooh. Chris Pine is a no-go because that's too much pine.
You just want to do that so you can talk about it fine later.
Chris Pratt, who is that guy? That name's
Chris Pratt, he's Guardians of the Galaxy,
okay.
the main guy.
Fine. Okay.
So for Chris Hemsworth, what weapon is he using?
I don't know.
You need to use his hammer
Ooh.
and not the big one.
Chris Hammering Hemsworth then.
All right, Big B. Would you rather work the job you have now for a year at double your current salary or have a year off and make what you make now?
Ooh, no, I can't. I can't stay at home. I'll take the job I have now and double.
All right, mess around. This one's perfect for you.
Okay.
Would you rather make out with a guy or let him blow you?
What? Do I have to tell anybody?
Is there money involved?
And Danielle gets to pick the guy.
Oh, shit.
And which Chris is it?
It's not gay if they're blowing you, right?
I can't blow.
I think I'm gonna make out with the dude. I'm not letting the dude blow me.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. Holy shit. Whew. All right.
I mean, I guess if I didn't have to watch, it'd be enough.
Wow.
Hey, it's your turn.
Oh god.
Again, ready?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Would you rather have all of your messages and photos leaked publicly or never use a cell phone ever again?
I guess the photos and stuff.
Okay. Oh, shit.
I'll have to have a cell phone.
Chris,
Yes.
would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader?
Talk like Yoda, I would. I don't know.
Dragon Viper, would you rather listen to your least favorite song, probably Pineapple Pin, on loop for a year straight, or never listen to any music at all for the rest of your life?
Oh my god.
And yes, that is an annoying song.
Oh, man, that means you won't get to listen to Hanson anymore.
Shut up. I don't listen to them.
Bop, bop,
You know,
bop.
I would have to say the most annoying song, whatever you said, because yeah, I have to have music.
Don't get on a plane with me because I hacked into someone's Bluetooth on the plane.
Yeah,
So-
that was hilarious.
What?
No, he hacked into someone else's Bluetooth earbuds and then turned on like annoying songs. It was funny.
No kidding.
All right. I think I know the answer to this one, Sarge, but would you rather go vegan for a month or only eat meat and dairy for a year?
Give me the meat.
Figure.
Shark, do, 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 do.
Big B, would you rather spend the weekend with pirates or ninjas?
Oh, I'd have to go with ninjas. I think that'd be sweet.
Could there be pirate ninjas? That'd be even better.
Mess around. Would you rather end every phone call with the words "I love you," or accidentally call your partner the wrong name during a fight?
I think this is Messing Around's last show.
We'll miss you.
I would rather call my partner the wrong name during a fight. I'm just kidding. I'd rather tell you. I just said I'd get a reaction out of you.
I thought you would actually pick a smart answer, man.
I was trying to get a reaction out of you.
you. To be a dead man.
Yeah, I'm sleeping on the couch. Right?
Oh God. All right.
Oh, I hate to do it again.
Whew. We'll end this
Why
segment
does it have
with
to be so close to my face?
it's all right. We'll end this segment with Danielle's question.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather give up cursing forever or give up ice cream for 20 years?
Oh my God, that's a hard one.
You cussing off a lot, so.
I'd probably give up ice cream.
Oh God, that's funny.
And he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So I think we killed Mess Around tonight, which was pretty funny. At that. Yeah, that was a good segment. I like that segment. We got to do that more.
My phone
There it
is cracking out on me.
So let's go the last 4 minutes. Let's just kind of get everyone's final thoughts. Give us something. Chris, why don't you tell me something good that I don't know?
Tell me something good.
Ooh. So you're showing like pictures of the Boeing Museum. I think the high
Yeah.
score I've ever gotten was 36. It's been a while. but-
36. That is something good that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Dragon Viper, same question. Something good that I don't know.
To be honest, I don't know anything good that you don't know.
Well, that's true.
He likes having purple.
Okay. I've been at the same job for 10 years. Okay.
Well,
Oh, lucky him.
A, I don't know that that's good, and B, I did know that.
Yeah.
I told you, but you don't listen.
Oh God, I'm just messing with you, Rapunzel.
Oh, no.
Relax.
Calm down. Calm down.
All right, Sarge, why don't you tell us the number one way to calm down a woman during a fight?
Put a cape on her.
Oh, I mean, I'll do this next time when it happens. Put on
Shit,
door
man.
flap fights.
Say that again.
Oh, I'd put on door slap fights.
Jesus Christ.
We got
Big B,
What do you need to know?
for your final thoughts, tell us. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Ooh. I'd have to go with Reba McEntire.
Okay, that's legit.
Getting the ARP.
Mess around.
yes, sir.
Tell us what you feel you're the most famous for.
Oh, fucking password, man. Fucking stupid ass computer. I fucking hate this goddamn fucking computer.
That was great.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, it was great. You heard from all the guys tonight. Everyone was here, all 6 of us that make up the show. And I'll tell you, we're pushing right towards 200 shows. We took like a month off, so it kind of pushed us back a little bit. But we are back with you. We're back with you every Friday. We'll push back to the Mondays and Fridays probably in the fall. Dragon Viper, thanks for coming on here and having fun with us, letting us make fun of you a little bit because it's always so much fun. And you're such an easy target and you take it so well. That's what she said.
He does not after shows up. He goes in the corner and cries.
That's
And he's got Renfrew space on his forehead there for anybody that wants to do
He goes in
advertising.
the closet with that kid he has in there.
Oh my God. The kid in the closet,
That kid in the closet.
Oh,
By the way, I just want to let everyone know that I did just officially hear from the airport and they said that until further notice, all air traffic control is going to be rerouted to Dragon Viper's forehead.
Yeah. You're not gonna say that, Mr. Griffin.
All right. Don't forget our camping trip is coming up August 11th through the 14th. It's going to be a great time.
Sure, can't wait.
Yeah, I was gonna go, but David didn't let me know the dates again.
That might be on purpose.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching and listening. We enjoy doing this. We could not do this without you. We thank every single one of you. Nate, thanks for chiming in with the comments. Suzanne, you were here. Christy, you were here. Let's see, did we miss anyone else?
Tim, I saw was there.
To get on the show one of these days. He's got to get on the show. We'll have a very special show this week. Be watching out for that. We're going to do that. Other than that, enjoy your week. Enjoy your summer. It's the greatest time of the whole year. Don't drink too much. And if you do, don't drink and drive because you might spill your drink. That is a party foul. So we don't want anyone doing that. But until next time, we're going to sign off. We're going to bid you adieu. Good night, and we'll see you all on the other side.